got a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in upstate South Carolina, and I've got a really special spot that I'd like to take you guys. I haven't had the DR out in a long time, and I tried to crank it and it didn't want to run. So I got up early this morning and did a little work, cleaned the carb out. I had accidentally, I guess, got some non-ethanol. I tried to run ethanol-free fuel, and I think I may have stopped at a station away from home and got some ethanol. And about 4 weeks is all it took. The pilot was stopped all the way up. So this is going to be a little test drive slash take you guys to a very, very special place that I really love. My grandpa and my uncles took me there as a kid to go trout fishing and camping. And just across the line up here in North Carolina, look at this, we got a beautiful ride today. We're going to take a little route that's really, really popular with motorcyclists, mostly street bikes. US 178 will carry us across into North Carolina, the little tip corner there. I think it's about a 40-mile ride out to where we're headed. And if the sky stays real nice and blue like it is now, we'll get the drone out. This is a really, really cool spot to fly the drone. I was reminded about this spot by my buddy Scott with Doing Stuff, Seeing Stuff YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's been riding up in this area for a long time and recently rode, and we were talking about it. And I'm like, you know what? That'd be a great spot to ride to today. It's really nice weather. It's going to be even cooler. It's usually 10 degrees cooler up there. Just 40 miles from home, 35, something like that. So let's roll out here, guys. Ride along, sit back, get you something to drink. So growing up on a nice, pretty day, that was my view all day, every day. Check that out. That's where I grew up, looking at those mountains, man. Here we go. Alright guys, the big town of Pickens, South Carolina. I know I've shown this before, but thought it's kind of cool to include in the video here. My grandfather owned a hardware business, so that Bivens hardware straight over there is still here. My grandfather's, so there's a Napa store down there, the blue and white store, and right beside it was my grandfather's hardware. It was called Hendricks Hardware. I believe the gentleman that owned the building's last name was Hendricks. You can see just a little bit of the fire damage up there, not too bad. Probably hard to make out on camera. Spot in the road here. This is known as Laurel Valley. Pretty cool little, I believe that's called the Horse Pasture River there. Pretty popular spot for camping and hiking and riding. And just in a short, we'll be in North Carolina. Go along the edge of this river here for a little ways. So I've got a motocross tire on the back. So I've got like 30 of them free. They're like brand new. And so we're not going to get too crazy in the curves today, but it's holding up pretty well. I don't know longevity wise, but so far this one, I've got a couple of 100 miles on it and it's holding up good. They're Dunlop Geomax is what they are. The red Lion in there, it's been there for as long as I can remember. That's the French Broad River. This is Rosman, the big city. Also testing out a new pair of Alpine Stars today. I banged my chin up pretty good in Idaho. So I bought me some Alpine Stars. We'll do a good review of them after I wear them a little bit. So far they're really comfortable, and it changes the whole game riding. I've got a lot of support. I feel good standing in them. They make me a little bit taller. So I'm enjoying them. I forgot it starts with a C. Corozo. closed, and I came up here right after the storm to show you guys, and I lost all that footage. Something got corrupt, and I never was able to get it back. I think there's some software to get that back, but I never did it. Alright, looks like we got a green air, but this left side of the road here actually washed out from the lean. It's caved off over there a little bit. It's not too bad. I come right up through here when that happened. That river got pretty out of control and washed that bank out from under there. I smell a campfire. Alright, continuing on, hopefully dodging the rain. It is absolutely perfect weather. A little cool, but that's fine because it's been hot at the house the last couple of days. Pretty little area there. I don't remember. Can you go? I think you can go this way. Don't know that I've ever been this way. It's a little different route. I usually stay up on the highway. Time to get in the dirt just a little. We're going to go back left up here. That's a pretty creek, man. So far, the little carb's doing pretty good. I may have a little bit of fine tuning just off of idle, which you can take care of with the pilot screw, but not much. It's pretty close. Look at this little bridge out here, man. There's a tree from the lean, I bet. Good to see the bridge survive that, though. Now, this little trout farm here, I've definitely been by it. Let's take a left here. Nice little ride to Preston Fields Road. Definitely been up through here before. Nice little private trout farm. Pretty good size one. It's nice riding these Forest Service roads. Pretty back in here. Go right up this valley here. And as you can see, we're 43 miles from my house, so not bad. Doesn't take long to get to a nice spot to ride. There's an old road that hasn't been used in a long time. Alright, let's keep trucking up through here, guys. Look how beautiful this is. Can't beat it, man. Just a short skip from the house. Tons of Fraser fir farms up in here. They only really grow over 3,000 feet elevation. And this is kind pretty good fishing in there. I've caught some pretty big brim out of there. Alright, let's head up here. See those big rocks. Ain't that pretty, man? Wow. Alright, getting close, guys. Look how pretty it is up here, guys. We're at 3,600 feet here. There's some pretty big weather across the way there, but luckily, I think we might be going away from it, I hope. I hope. Hasn't got wet yet. We're gonna see. I think we're gonna be alright, maybe. Just spoke with a nice fella back there. Alright, so we're getting super close here, guys. We're gonna turn to dirt. We got a little climb here. Then we'll be at our destination. Share with you guys. One of my favorite spots. Thought she was having an adventure till a Toyota minivan came along. Place has become a little more popular than it once was, but still not a million people know about it. Alright, check this out, guys. Looks like we might have it to ourselves here. This is called Horseshoe Rock. And what a place, man. I want you guys to see this view. Check this out, man. Wow. Let's put the drone up, take a break. See if we can get out of here before the rain comes. Ain't this nice, man? Wow. Wolf Mountain, North Carolina. Now you can see the Christmas tree farms, a lot of it. Check this out, man. Wow, what a place. Alright. Let's put the drone up and see what it looks like from there. We'll fly it out over there and get a nice view of it. Yeah. Check this little cooler out I got, guys. Titan. Super nice, man. It keeps ice really good. Brought a little Pepsi today. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but these are the new energy drinks, Kinetic. I'm not going to drink this today because I don't really need it, but no caffeine, zero caffeine, zero sugar. It uses ketones. Pretty good. Sort of a tart flavor to it. Let's chill here, have a little Pepsi. We got a little bit of weather coming, but it's not much, hardly. I feel a drop or two, but it's going to be fine. That's not bad. It's just a little cloud there. I think it's going to be okay. We'll dry out. All right, let's have this. But this is the spot, man. When I was a kid, we come trout fishing up here, and it's just a beautiful place, man. Got it to myself today. This is called Horseshoe Rock on Wolf Mountain, North Carolina. But just look at this view, man. What a beautiful area. A little bit cloudy, but there's some blue up there. Ain't that pretty? And right on top of that hill up there is Fraser Fur Farms. There's some more over there. All through these valleys and mountains here. Really nice up here. Appreciate you guys riding along with this one. This means a lot to me here, this spot here. The old DR is doing its thing like it always does. Maybe. Been some bikes through here before me today, looks like. So this is the other end of the road that the rock's on. I had thought they had straightened this and made it like a super highway, but they didn't do it all the way through, I don't guess. Uh-oh. Tree down here before we get around it. This is still a pretty good trail. I, for some reason, thought they straightened it all the way out. This is good right here. Grandpa had a little Volkswagen Beetle, and that thing used to go up down these roads like it was nothing. Works pretty good when the engine sits over the tires, doesn't it? Ooh. Looks a little deep here, doesn't it? We about to find out, I guess. Nah, it's all good. Not too bad. Hard bottom, I think. Go down a little deep. A little bit deep for a solo ride. I don't know why I thought they surfaced this road all the way out. I'm glad they didn't, though. Got rutted out pretty good, hadn't it? Momentum is your friend. Car. A lot of longevity to it. They tend to hold up really well. The dirt model came with a TM33, which is a little bumper carb, and they were pretty good, but the slides wore out on them pretty fast. I don't know where that goes. Like we're going to do a little descent. good little path up in the woods. Oh, there's a gate on it. I wonder if that might be a cemetery. Looks like that actually dead end. Somebody owns that up in there. Nice little camp spot on the creek.